Hi everyone! Today we're going to be making some batiks using glue and acrylic paint. Here are some examples that I made earlier this week. To get started, you will need washable glue. You'll also need cotton fabric, acrylic paint, a paint palette, paintbrushes, and a pencil. You'll also need tape, water cup, and I think that's it. Okay. A piece of cardboard. Anyway, first thing you'll do is you will take your cotton fabric, lay it down and make sure that your cardboard is centered, and you will tape your cotton fabric to the back of the card. Once you have your surface ready and prepped, you can take a pencil and sketch out your design. Small glue explosion. Be right back. Okay, things are pretty good. Like I mentioned earlier, if you want to change some of the lines, if you're not happy with the consistency, you can go back with something and just kind of, fix them up a little bit before the glue is dry. I'm going to use the end of a paintbrush just to make my lines a little bit more consistent and maybe fill in a few little gaps. Okay, so we're back. It's now the next day. The glue has completely dried on my batik. You can see that now because it's nice and clear. If you don't wait for the glue to dry completely, it's just going to seep through and you won't get those nice clean lines that you would get if you wait for the glue to dry. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my acrylic paint and I'm going to start to paint my batik and fill it with beautiful colors. When you are using the acrylic, you want to make sure that you add a good amount of water to the paint so that it doesn't dry and kind of flake off. You don't want to add too much water because then your colors could look like they're washed out, but you do want to add a bit of water. So I'm just going to go ahead and start painting. I mix this beautiful like lilac color that I'm going to use for my flowers. And you'll see that the paint is going to get right onto the fabric. It's going to spread around just like you're dyeing the fabric, like a traditional batik. Okay, all set. Everything is all painted. Now I'm just going to wait for that to dry. And the next step is then going to be to remove the glue. So in order to do that, I'm going to be soaking this in warm water so that the glue can start to dissolve since it's washable. Sometimes if you're using a thicker fabric like canvas, you can actually peel the glue off. I think I'm just going to end up soaking it in water. So I'll see you soon. Okay, next step, everything's all nice and dry. I'm going to go ahead and dunk it in some warm water so that I can start to wash off that glue. And I'm going to let it soak there for a little while. The water will start to turn cloudy, and that's how I know that the glue is starting to dissolve. So good luck, little friend. Okay, glue is just about off. I'm going to go give it one more final rinse, but this is what it looks like so far. You can see where the glue was, it kind of resisted and protected the color of the fabric, the white there. And I'm going to go let it dry and show you the finished result. Okay, here is the final result. So you can see that the glue has resisted in all the areas that are white. So it's keeping the color of the fabric. Okay, happy batiking.